Have you ever thought what vehicle is the best in Wobbly life for the cheapest price? Or what does these vehicles come with? What use are they? Well, today, me, DB Strappy, a very professional business man, will help you with this. This is a... Yay! And before we do that, I have a little secret for you. If you subscribe, I don't think you... Just subscribe. I don't have anything to say. Like normal. Anywho, let's get into it. Bang. I don't know even why I said that. There you go. So, before we start, everybody, these vehicles are only vehicles you can buy. They are not the secret vehicles you can unlock around the map. I am not going to be doing the vehicles around the secret vehicles because I don't have them all and I don't want to. I'm only going to do the vehicles you can purchase with your money that you make from the jobs from the 3 dealerships around the map. The one here, the one in Paradise Sands. No, Paradise Island even, sorry. Thinking about a different game there. And the one up in the secret base. Sorry for that, but anyway, let's start here. So first we have the scooter, moped, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to quickly run across here and get it. Please note, vehicles I have not bought. I can't buy because I'm broke. And yes, and just to let you all know, everybody, I do record my vehicles on a public server which anybody can join. I just kick whoever bugs me. But anyway, our first vehicle of the hour is the scooter, moped, or whatever you want to call it. So this vehicle here is the cheapest vehicle you can buy for 150 cash in game. But what does this vehicle come in with? Well, you can fit 2 of your friends on this magnificent vehicle. And the bonus about with this vehicle, well, it's a vehicle. You can get around with it. And the only downside about this vehicle is your arms flop left to right. So if you come across a lamppost or another vehicle, well, your arm might be cut off or come off, which isn't the best. But we ignore that in my terms. So, can you fit something in this vehicle? Well, obviously not. But what's so useful about it? Well, not really anything. All it's useful for is transporting you and your friend somewhere to do maybe like a job, for example, a taxi job, that's it. You can't put your money on this, so you'd have to carry your money to the bank, which isn't perfect, for obvious reasons. So that's the problem with this vehicle. It's just not the best. It's an alright vehicle to own. I bought this yesterday because I had the money to. Because I want to own all vehicles and everything in Wobbly life. But it's an alright vehicle. It's just not beneficial for carrying stuff. And we go to our next vehicle here, which is the Sedan. Yes, Sedan. For you ask, I am using the Wobbly Life Wiki thing because I don't remember the prices, and I might get a couple of these things wrong because, well, you understand. This is probably the Sedan. So this vehicle can fit 4 people. You heard that right? 4 people. I mean, I shouldn't be talking. Actually, I don't even know what I'm doing. I do, but I'm just not the best. Sorry about that. I have a blocked nose, and yeah, it's frustrating. Anyway, let's go to this vehicle. This vehicle is in fact the first vehicle I bought in Wobbly Life. If you watched my Wobbly Life series from episode 1. So, you may be asking what's so useful about this vehicle. Sorry about that. So, like the moped, this can fit some of your friends, but instead this can fit 4 people, which is perfect for multiplayer. Yay! Your arms don't fling left to right, so you can't have your arms cut off. But this one also protects you from rain and lightning. That's good. But it doesn't protect you from driving stupidly. No. Like that. Now, you may ask about this vehicle, what is so useful about it? Well, that's it really. Again, like the moped, you can't fit your money in. It's not perfect. And you end up with issues. So once again, the vehicle isn't perfect. But since it can fit 4 people, it's very beneficial because, well, your friends can fit in it and servers can only have a space of 4 people, so everybody in the server could be in this car. Anyway, this car comes at a price of $200. It's an alright vehicle, but you can't put anything in the back, so it's not very beneficial. So, our next vehicle from this dealership is the one and only Hatback. This also costs $200, I believe. Yes, it does. And this other $200 costing vehicle is also a vehicle. Anyway, the AI in this game also drives most of the vehicles. So you can if you don't have the money like myself, you might have to go steal it from somebody. Anyway, let's go to our next vehicle, shall we? Here it is. So you may ask, what's so special about this vehicle? Like I keep saying every last time, this is going to get very repetitive in a minute. But this vehicle, like the vehicle just before, can fit 4 people and that's it. Literally. And this car costs the same price. So if you're looking for a car that's only for your friends and you driving around, well, this vehicle or the vehicle before is good for that job. But it's not good for when you need to transport your money. But this also comes at $200, so really you just need to decide which one you kind of prefer. This one or that one. In my opinion, it's probably this one, because this one looks quite nice, but again, this one also looks nice, and this one is, I believe, the model that they use for the police car, but obviously the police car is different. Anyway, our next vehicle is the Convertible. I need to go find this from somewhere because I do not have money. But instead of finding it, because all vehicles drive the same, I'm going to use this one here, the one outside the dealership. So you may ask, what's so useful about this vehicle? As you can see here. Let me just put my character in here so it looks like I'm driving it. So what's useful about this vehicle here is, of course it can't fit for all 4 of your friends, but you can shove money in here, right here, next to you where you're going to be driving. But the issue about this is your money might get stuck, and then you have a problem that you can't get your money out, and then you're a bit screwed. So this one comes at a price range of 300, but it's not the best, since obviously, well, you get what I mean. It's not the best. It's still an alright vehicle, but yeah, if you're looking for a vehicle quite cheap, just to put money in after a job, and only for you in single player, I suggest this vehicle here, because you can put your money right here. But I mean, of course, it's a bit hard to grab it and get it. Actually, it isn't that hard to grab it and get it out, but obviously it's not really supposed to be there, and at times it will glitch out. So if you're looking for a cheap vehicle to store your money in, this one might be your one. But our next vehicle is this vehicle right here, the pickup, or the, yeah, I'm just going to pick up because I have no better name for it. So I do own this vehicle. I own quite a bit of vehicles. So I'm going to just go fetch this vehicle from here, and I'll drive it around and show you talk about it. I also bought this one toward the beginning of me playing Wobbly Life, because this is quite a useful vehicle. So you may ask, how is this vehicle useful? Well, you can only fit you and your buddy in it. You can't fit anyone else, which is a bit frustrating, but they can just hang on in the back. But if your driving's bad, well, they're a bit screwed. But oh, wait a minute, sorry. But if your driving is half decent, they won't fall out. And the benefit about this one is there's space for money. Or if you're a bank robber, you can just pull up to the bank right here and steal the money. But keep in mind, the police station is right there. It's not very good. But anyway, this vehicle is an alright vehicle to own. It's quite alright at handling. I mean, they're all the same at handling, to be honest with you. But it's just some of them are slower than others, some of them are faster, blah 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 blah. Anyway, let's return to the dealership and see what's next, shall we? Because in our list of many vehicles, there's a lot. I'm paid. Whew, I'm suffering. Anyway, our next vehicle is this, which you can call the family car, the wagon, or whatever your heart desires. So, like the others, I also own this vehicle. You can probably tell where my money goes, and that's why I live in a house that costs $750. Anyway, we don't pay attention to that. Anyway, this vehicle right here, it costs 400 cash, and the vehicle before, which I also forgot to say, also costs 300. In the category of vehicles costing 400, this is the only vehicle that costs 400 in the game. So, you may ask, was this vehicle useful? How is it useful? Well, you can fit 4 of your friends in it, and there's a boot area to store some of your stuff. So if you want to do the pizza job right here, well, I'm fairly sure the pizza can fit in the back. And I'm going to even prove that to you. Just come in here. Hello. And here we go. I might need to do this job too for some money, since I'm also incredibly poor. So you just place the pizza in here, close the boot, and you zoom off. It's not the fastest vehicle either, but it's still a decent vehicle. Might have to drive a bit recklessly to make sure I can make some money. Are you kidding? They really like their pizza in here. I'm going to be open. No, come on. But as you can tell with this vehicle, it is incredibly frustrating because if you don't open the boot in time, because it is quite hard to press the buttons inside of the vehicle, well, you might have a problem. You fail a job like that. But luckily, it doesn't deduct any of my money, because if it did, I will start crying. But anyway, this vehicle is alright if you want to hang out with your friends and store some money in the back, or kidnap somebody. But the only issue is you can't fit too much in here. So for example, if you're grinding to give loads of money to a friend, that is not the vehicle you're going to ideally want. Nor that. So let's go to our next vehicle, shall we? So our next vehicle is the tractor. I'm going to have to head up to the farm for this one, because, well, I also don't have this vehicle, nor the next two vehicles, but luckily I have the thing on my phone, so I can just do it from my phone for the next vehicles, and if the next vehicle after that's up there, well, we'll do it from there, and we'll start carrying on from up at the farm. Sorry. But yeah, so this vehicle is also alright. I mean, I've already talked about this vehicle, so it doesn't really matter. And if you've watched this far into the video, let me know how bored are you right now of my voice. Because I'm actually putting on this voice. I talk differently. I normally talk a bit like this, but of course I have to put on a different voice because I'm doing something else. If you're also watching this far in the video, I do hope you don't purposely just copy this video and essentially do the exact same thing and say the exact same things, because otherwise I'm not going to be too happy. But anyway, here is the tractor. It is a one-seater vehicle, so if you want friends to come with you, they'll have to hold on for dear life or be mowed down. This vehicle is actually quite speedy if I get off this field and go to the road. Well, go on, pick up speed. Yeah, it's not that speed. It's speedy, is. And you may ask, what's beneficial about this video? This vehicle? Well, you can drive in it, but you can attach a trailer to it. But the trailer doesn't come with you purchasing this, so I'm not going to count it, because you have. Ideally, I'm only doing stuff you can buy, so I'm not going to count it. And I'm just going to say about this general vehicle here. So it's not the best vehicle at all. Only you can really jump in it and drive around, and it costs 500 in the game, so that isn't good at all, is it? Now, our next vehicle we need to find. No. Before you ask why I didn't just hit the cow, well, it's K the cow. Oh, hello. You can't hurt the cow. It is a crime to attack him. If you do, you will be shamed. Okay, I can't find the next vehicle. Oh, it's right here. Perfect. So everybody, when you buy this vehicle here, this side bit here isn't here. It's just this flat bit at the back. This door, these side bits here aren't here. But yeah, this vehicle drives like Wobbly delivery vehicle. It's an alright vehicle, I'd dare say. But again, not the best, because stuff will just slide off. Since these side bits aren't here in the actual thing, so your contents in this vehicle will just fall off, and you'll start crying, getting angry, and yeah. But 2 people can fit on this vehicle, and that's really it. There's nothing special about this vehicle much. Besides, I hit a man. But yeah. Hello, Barrier 801. I am sorry if I depronounce your name, but it is me. And now it is time to go to the next vehicle. This vehicle costs, I believe, 500. Actually, oh no, I didn't pay attention. No. But the next vehicle is right here, the Wobbly delivery truck, or van, or lorry, box truck, whatever the hell you want to say. Jump in. So yes, this vehicle is also quite good, but as you can see, demonstration wise, only 2 of you can fit in this vehicle. But don't worry, it's allowed to do that. But yeah, let me just park here or to the side of the road. This will do. So as you can tell with its vehicle, if I open the back, there's plenty of space in here. Yay! Don't you press that button. And you can press the button, you can lock somebody in the back here. They start screaming and shouting. Or they just start crying. I'm being kidnapped. This video wasn't supposed to go this way. This seems pretty painful. Oh, my mouth is showing through. Help! Help! Ow! How is it? Can this guy even drive? I need to hold on for my dear life. Oh, my head! Ow! And my leg. This seems pretty painful. Ow. Well, I'm going to have to end the video here because I'm at the moment being kidnapped. But I will see you all later on in a second part to this video. So thanks for watching. It's been DB Scrappy here, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll be carrying on. So yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.